رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين. أما بعد فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. First of all, I'd like to thank you so much for your invitation, and I'm humbled to be here amongst you today. I remember receiving the call from the son of Shaykh Fawzi, a person whom I've known for a while, and I have a lot of respect and admiration towards. So a Muslim, an immigrant identity, and how we fit in the whole scheme here in America. Let me start with an ayah of the Quran, and I always like to start with the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it's not going to be a lecture per se, it's just I would like to be dynamic with you, and then obviously if you have any issues, you're more than welcome to address it with me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, wal-'asr, inna al-insana lafi khusr, illa alladhina amanu wa 'amilu s-salihat, wa tawasaw bil-haqq, وتواصوا بالصبر. صدق الله العظيم. Now, everybody knows this, so it's nothing strange. Allah is invoking something with al-asr. Inna al-insan, the whole human being, not just Muslims. We notice oftentimes the Quran al-Kareem takes us back to our origin, like the brother was the shaykh, the poet, right? He's saying we're one. We may be different colors, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, but at the end of the day, we are one people. That's something that the Prophet ﷺ have always stressed. Hadith narrated by al-Hakim in his Mustadrak, where he said, and Nabi ﷺ said, that kullukum li Adam wa Adamu min turab. All of you belong to Adam. Now, the point of that is to try to take us back to the origin of our essence. We're all human beings at the end of the day. That's very important. Whether you are born in Bangladesh or Belgium, whether you were born in Sweden or Syria, whether you were born in the United States or in India, wherever it is, all people have one thing in common. They're looking for hope, they're looking for growth, and they're looking for opportunity. Doesn't make a difference who you are. Yeah, sure, it means things that are provided to you may be less or more, but everyone wants to be happy in life. That's what they want to be. Al-Quran al-Kareem addresses us from this point, so it sort of triggers the insaniya, or the humanity within the human being. Wal-'asr inna al-insan. Regardless who you are, regardless what your background is, regardless even what your faith and religion is, the whole human being is at loss, except illa alladhina amanu, first those who believe, wa 'amilu s-salihat, and they have done good. Notice, Al-Quran al-Kareem never simply says alladhina amanu and keeps going. No, alladhina amanu by itself, that's not where the Quran stands. We, nowadays, we recent Muslims in other words, we make it only alladhina amanu. We'd like to make it that way. And everyone from their own box and everyone from their own avenue, they'd like it to say, look, as long as you repeat a couple of things theoretically, you're good to go, man. I mean, you don't have to worry about it. But when you look back at the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you see Allah does not leave it alladhina amanu only. Always. Illa alladhina amanu wa 'amilu s-salihat. And then another ayah, inna alladhina amanu wa 'amilu s-salihat. Everywhere you see alladhina amanu, Allah addressing them in that khitab, you see always 'amilu s-salihat. Why? That's amal salih. What does amal salih mean? Positive contribution. That's what amal salih means. Positive contribution. It's not just that you do a deed. That deed must be a positive contribution. You contribute positively to who? You contribute positively to yourself. You contribute positively to other people. You contribute positively to the plants. You contribute positively to everything Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. Your job is not that you simply say, I am a mu'min, I believe. Where is that positive contribution? Al-Quran al-Kareem specifies something very important, where Allah says, "Sta'marakum fiha." Allah puts you on earth. Sta'marakum, the word ista'marakum in the Arabic language entails that He asked you to contribute to it, not to consume it only. There's a sta'marakum from i'mar. I'mar means to build it. He put you on earth to build, not to destroy. He put you on earth to contribute, not just to consume. We always have this relationship and understanding that it's, let me take and not give. But that's not how life is. Al-Quran al-Karim always shows us in many different ways that, and I always repeat that, living is giving and giving is living. Living is giving and giving is living. If you live, you give. If you're not giving, as if you're not living. And that's extremely important for us to understand. Now you say, all right, آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات. Then Al-Quran al-Karim goes to say, وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. They tried to positively contribute based on haqq and based on patience. Notice haqq and patience. تَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ تَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Al-Quran al-Karim also puts them together. Why is that important? It is because haqq requires sabr. Haqq requires patience. Okay. It would have been easy or it would be easy for us to just simply say, all right, let's just change the world. All right, change the world. And how do you change the world? With haqq, great. That's a good start. What do you need also? Sabr. Why? Things don't happen overnight. Allah created this universe in a way that is subject to laws. Even the creation of the universe, Allah is omnipotent. He could have, if he wanted to create the universe all in a split second, He could have. But He willed to create the universe in 6 days, for example. في ستة أيام, the Quran al-Karim says. All right, great. So that gives you something for us also to understand that for us, the creation, when we do things that's based on haqq, and we know it's haqq and haqq comes first, it requires sabr. Without sabr, we can't really do anything. And if you're impatient, you ruin the haqq that you have. All right. The American Muslim community is obviously, as you know, it's a diverse community. It's not diverse only ethnically speaking, sectarian-wise as well. You've got, I think, across the board. So you've got Sunnis, you've got the Shias who are the Imami Ithnai Ashari. I'm aware of the Ismaili communities also very present. The Ismaili Shia community. I know that there's a Zaydi community, Zaydi Shia community, and obviously within every spectrum you have from A to Z and everything in between. All right. We as Muslims, now let's go back to just us being Muslims, believing in La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah, things that we agree upon. There's things that every single Muslim believes in. And those are non-variables. Non-variables. Allah, the one who nothing else is like Him. And Nabi sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Every Muslim believes in it. Al-Quran al-Karim. As-Sunnah al-Nabawiyya. Everybody believes to follow the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Nobody says, I don't want to follow the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So you want whatever you want to call it. We'll talk about the terms later. I don't want to talk about the terms really. But I mean, the point is not the label, is the point what's behind the label. Very nice. We believe that Islam is a religion that gives every single human being, regardless of their religion, hope, growth, and opportunity. Even if they don't want to believe in Islam, still we